Okay, so let's see what he has. A skillet, somewhat of a reasonable price. Books, the Alakir. I don't know what's happening with the shop music. It's not coming out right. I don't think he buys armor pieces, does he? Yeah, the music is it's coming out wrong. The store music only. Moldy meat. I'm dropping all this meat outside. I don't know what's going on. Maybe fast traveling it will fix it. The store music. So unfortunately, there's no armor that will buy what I'm selling. So we're gonna go back to the tavern, rest, and wait for this monster to show up. This werewolf. And it's nightfall, it's a full moon. Something is prowling about. I might join the Knightly Order of Santaki, because I'm so tired of being in High Rock and he's always freezing. I don't know what else to do about it. Like, I have a cloak on, and my stats are always going down. Like, you go to Hammerfell, you put a cloak on, you just protect your head a little bit, and you're all right. But you're in High Rock, and it's a disaster. You're always freezing. Is it because I'm a wood elf? I can't handle the cold a little bit. Like I'm pretty sure wood elf. I mean, a wood elf is no. Did I say I'm a wood elf? I said I was a wood elf. A dark elf. Is it because I'm a dark elf? Like, I'm gonna shut up for a little bit, but yeah. So, after stumbling upon my words and not giving or not saying my own correct race, which I'm a dark elf. You know, I know dark elves don't live in Skyrim. I know they're not Nords. I know they're not super, hardy to the cold, but it's a little ridiculous. Like I don't expect a dark elf to be as comfortable as a Nord. Oh, this poor guy. Can I give you some gold? I know this won't do anything, but for role-playing reasons, I'll drop him 5 gold. And that's his. Oh, I have to talk to Gondawir or whatever. Oh, okay. So where could this person be? To the south. Come on, I give you some gold. The screaming porcupine on your map. Okay. Okay, so that's not too far south. So yeah, like I know a dark elf is not. I know I'm a dark elf, and I know I wouldn't be the most comfortable in a blizzard, especially compared to a Nord. But I imagine he can adapt at least a little bit. Like, it's a little ridiculous how cold you get in High Rock. So I'm thinking about moving to Hammerfell. Could you be Gondawir? No. Give me some ale. Where would Gondawir be? Not in this closet. I don't know why this beautiful Redguard was Gondaweir. Gondaweir is Gondaweir's head is sticking through the roof. He's got his head crashed through the roof. He's just standing there with his head through the roof. I imagine his voice must be muffled. I'm sorry. I got way too much joy out of that. That is ridiculous. I'm trying not to like burst out laughing. I can't voice act for this one. Let me guess. You want to talk about the werewolf, am I right? Of course. I keep this forgotten city safe from every single danger in Tamriel. But when a single werewolf starts feeding on farm animals, the sky starts falling. Yes, I do know about the problem. No, I don't have a solution to it. The Duke refuses to send out watchmen, weaponry that can kill lycanthropes. So unless you want us to pound it with clubs or something, I don't foresee us doing much about it. Listen, you can still get your reward. Make a good faith effort to get to the bottom of this, and maybe they'll pay you. I'll help you out. Go talk to Evelina Greencroft, one of the local farmers. She just reported another lost animal to me last night. Go talk to her and see what she has to say. That's the best lead I can give you, unless you want to go out at night and hunt the beast yourself. And if you do, all power to you. But I'm honestly beyond caring at this point. If someone wants to get rid of this loop, they should start financing our town guard better, not whining about problems on poster boards. I can partially see his story. Well, not his story, but his side of things. I'm surprised that man, it's too funny. But anyway, back to the point. So, they don't have the means to kill it. So there's not much they can do, and the Duke doesn't want to give them the funds. So the guards are kind of like sandwiched in the middle. The guards are just taking the hassle, saying they don't do anything, you know, this and that. You're not doing your job, but they don't have the equipment, the weapons necessary, the materials to kill a werewolf. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have steel swords, but in Tamriel, this fantasy world, this Nirn, you need like possibly like elven or dwarven to kill a werewolf, and they simply don't have that material, and that material costs a lot of money. And if the Duke is not paying them enough to get their own sorts of armor and weapons, they're kind of stuck in the middle. They're getting bashed by the people, and then the Duke is not listening to them, and maybe even the Duke is breathing down their necks. He even says it. So I kind of don't think he's a jerk. I don't think he's lazy. I think he's just had enough, because there's not much he can do about it. That's how I see it. I know he comes off as a little hostile, but it makes sense. If I was him, I'd be fed up too, because what people are basically asking him to do, I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't know it, but and maybe some of them do know it and they just don't care, but what they're asking him to do is basically go get killed, because he doesn't have the means to kill this werewolf. So, and he's offering to pay me or somebody to, well, they'll pay me to finish this job. So that makes a lot of sense. I kind of went off on a little tangent there, but yeah, I like little details like this. It's not that he just didn't want to hear it, like, or that he just didn't want to do his job. So we have to go talk to Evelina Greencroft. And good luck there with your head sticking out of the tavern roof. I'm pretty sure it's an amazing view. Evelina Greencroft. Ask around. Maybe this jester will know. I heard that name somewhere. Okay. Maybe the guard's twin will know. Freaking dark elf. Always begging us common folk for help. Okay. Am I still cold? Because, again, I know he's a dark elf, but he can't get, like, freezing to death temperature, like, within 5 minutes just because it's cold outside. It's a little ridiculous. Again, I know he's no Nord, but he's a humanoid who can adapt at least a little. I wonder if, like, racial bonuses exist with this survival mod. Like, if I was a Nord, I wouldn't be doing that bad in the cold. But anyway, let's get back to the matter at hand. Okay, so none of these people in this tavern want to help. We're just gonna go around town and ask. Yeah, look at that. The cold is seeping into your bones. I just got out. The Yomston residence. Finally, this beautiful maiden, this beautiful lass, like, just gave us the directions. Draven would kiss her palm and then be on his way. For one gentle, informative soul. Alright, so that's the Yomston residence. The house music is breaking too. I don't know what's going on with the music. No, I don't steal. Well, Draven doesn't steal. And I don't steal either, obviously, but yeah, Draven doesn't steal. We're Draven. You must be her. Evelina Greencroft stares at you with hollow, baggy eyes. You can't imagine she has slept in a week. Poor woman, from how she looks. Hi, you're investigating the werewolf? Glad someone's doing something, unlike that useless enforcer. I've heard of people killing dozens of werewolves before. I don't think there's anything special about this one, other than being really smart and really quiet. I was outside last night, trying to watch for it, but somehow it snuck past me and tore my cow to shreds with hardly a sound. That filthy thing must be getting fat off of us. Incompetent, as we are defending the town. If you're serious about killing this thing, you should know something. There's an apothecary over in Arkhead who's had some experience with wares before. If you can get over there, look for Badistier Woodston in first-class pharmaceuticals. Last letter I got from him said that there are certain tricks you can use to uncover the wolf's identity. Told me that it cost 1,260 gold. 1,260 gold to make it happen. I regret not paying it sooner, because I'm down to my last cow now. Don't know how I'll make ends meet if that one's killed too. If you head over there and pay Bedister Woodston, you'll get compensated for it, I promise. I need help. Please do something. So I have to go to Arkhead. I tried to make her sound a little tired. My voice acting just kind of sucks, but and my throat is kind of clogged, so it doubly sucks. But yeah, I just always like to do that. So if you go to the first-class pharmaceuticals, we have to pay out of pocket. But she says that she is willing to reward us, but let's see what it is. Arkhead. And it's 2 days away, okay. You know what? Hold on. I want to cast Recall here, because I don't want to waste a lot of time. So we have to go to Arkhead. And we'll begin our journey there. are entering Arkhead. Let's save. The wolf. And, yeah, we'll see what this beast is. Well, we know what the beast is, but who it is. And, I assume the apothecary wouldn't be a general store. I assume it's open, it's just the time of K. And it's too extreme. Oh, come on! That's kind of ridiculous. Okay. It's only water, Draven. Suck it up. This must be... I don't know how I knew that. I don't know how I knew this would be it. I guess my, my instincts are on point today. Okay, let's... Not the tavern music. The tavern music is breaking. I love the tavern music. 60 gold? What are you running here? Oh man, the tavern music. Your rest was excellent. Why does it change every time? With this mod installed, do beds like bed quality exist in different taverns? Okay, so let's go back to the first class pharmaceuticals and see if they're open now. This should be it, right? Okay. You approach Bedestier Woodston, and you say you come on behalf of Evelina Greencroft. Ah, yes, the problem with the Wolfie. Yes, you have the money, yes? Gold first, chat second. You produce the necessary money, Bedestier Woodston counts it out, and shows a rather repulsive grin. Wow, this guy's greedy. Good, good. Let's talk werewolves. As you know, lichen anythings are normal people with a bit of a curse on them. Most wish they could do away with it. Some have accepted their new life and carve out a place with their newfound abilities, so to speak. Yes, it's rare that one wolf would stay in the same settlement for so long. Yes, but if it meets no resistance, it would make sense to take advantage of a weakened prey, would it not? Yes, yes, I am able to help you find this werewolf. Well, I will be able to. The gold you just paid me will cover the cost of all ingredients for my cocktail except one, and that because you cannot buy it. There's a supply of snake venom in the Garatath hole that is of exquisite quality, yes, very necessary for the effect you seek. I cannot go for it myself due to commitments I must fulfill, but if you bring it, I shall create the mixture you seek to bring out the inner beast. Now go then, yes, before more cows and sheep are killed. They're just taking full advantage of me. The Garatoth hole, they're just taking full advantage of Draven, because he wants to help the people of Singmore. So that's the dungeon, 2 days. I guess we don't have a choice. This is kind of an interesting quest. I kind of like it. It was randomly given. It just appeared on a notice board that was automatically read, but I like it. Somewhere in here hides the snake venom you need. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll save on stupid dungeon. Wow, the ambush. That's what you do, orc? Great. Steel, that's exactly what I wanted. Steel pauldrons. Another orc. He met his match. Dwarven longsword, is that better? 417. Yeah, it is. He was no match for Draven's combat prowess. Let's check down here first. Oh, it's a spider. Yep, that's what happens. I'll eat the spider meat, I guess. Draven has no qualms about eating spider meat because he was raised in Morrowind, and they eat scuttlebugs and all sorts of crazy things over there. He's very familiar with imperial ways, Draven, but as a child he spent a lot of time in Morrowind, but then, you know, yeah, so Draven doesn't mind eating a giant spider. In Morrowind they eat bugs all day and giant eggs and so forth. It's a delicacy to Draven. Okay, and that's... I don't know if I need that much. I'll keep it at 4, because they kind of take a lot. I have to say, Dark Elves are one of my favorite races in the lore. They're top 4. It's Argonian, Dark Elf, Orc, and Nord. And yeah, you could sue me for loving Nords. You can kill me. You can do whatever you want, but I like Nords. Orc strength, okay, great. And yes, I joined the Stormcloaks. Because I figure, why not? If you, Skyrim fans, when you tell me you join the Stormcloak, it's an all-out war between Stormcloak fans and Imperial fans. I love the Imperial Legion, I really do, but played a Nord Barbarian, you know. That's what he would do. I don't... When I play a character, some of myself is reflected in that character. That's why I always play a good character, but not always. Like, well, not always, but what I mean is, like, for example, I make decisions. For example, Draven's good because, you know, I like to be good in real life, and even in video games, I feel bad for NPCs. But, so I always kind of play a good character, but Draven thinks very differently than how I would think, so I always kind of make decisions in role-playing games for where, like, what would Draven do? Not what would I do? Or whatever character I have conjured up in the game. Not always that, because sometimes I play mixed characters. Like, if I play a barbarian, then he might be a thief, like Conan, like, you know, a warrior, a gladiator, a thief, you know, that kind of thing. But, you know, he would never be, like, dastardly, you know what I mean? Like, you know, twirling my mustache. This must be it. This snake venom shines brilliantly in the dim light. If Bedderster Woodston wanted a special variety, you hope this is it. Okay, that's great. So that was kind of easy to find. Let's save. Venom. Let's check if any of the food is going bad. No, Fool's Ebony. What is the first part? I wonder if I could get that at a store or something. Anyway, let's teleport back. Oh, I'm in Singmore. Well, where do I have to go again? First clack, right. First clack. First, class, and, an Arkhead. Okay. So, let's see. Let's check the map. The Queen's Barbarian. Arkhead Shields. Did I somehow miss that? So yeah, basically what I was saying was, you know, when I create a character, I always like to play good characters. The only game I played like evilly was Fallout 3, but I couldn't bring myself, and that's what I mean, I play the character and base their decisions on what they do. But I couldn't, like, my character in Fallout 3 had the mentality where, like, even though he was bad, he still really loved his dad, so it's like, he purified the water and then turned into a good guy. I make, like, these convoluted, like, role-playing stories in my head, so he turns to a good guy at the end of the game, and then I join the Brotherhood and kind of help, like, get rid of the Enclave. Even if it's inconvenient, you know, I like to play by the character's ideals. Dwarven Katana, is that better? Yeah, it somewhat is, but only by 1 point. I'm gonna sell him this Dwarven Saber. Do we have anything in the wagon? Yeah. I don't want to sell the Dwarven Mace, but the rest he could have. But anyway, I'm going to shut up about me role-playing characters I create and me sticking to the decisions. But yeah, that's how I generally play an RPG. I make the decisions that character would make, not generally me. The only part that reflects me a little bit is that I always play a good character. But yeah, if I play a barbarian, I'm like, kind of like a good bandit, you know, like he's might like bully someone into giving him something, but then he'll save somebody's life. And with Draven, Draven's more of like a noble knight, he doesn't steal, and yeah, those kind of things. But yeah, so anyway, I need to rest, and then I'm going to go to the first class pharmaceuticals. But yeah, I ranted a little too long about role-playing characters in video games. Let's put away these ingredients. Yeah, they take a lot. This is a quest item. You know what, I'm gonna put away the skeleton key. I think I'm still going to sell this. Royal breakfast, and the music is still broken. I'll leave that there. So I'm guessing this is the Mages Guild and this is a Knightly Order, and there's a Fighters Guild there. So we have to go to first class, and let's get this quest over with. But yeah, I don't extreme roleplay. I've seen some people like voice, like some YouTube videos, like they voice act their characters and stuff like that. But I do some role-playing in the video game. I don't make choices that are convenient if they're against my in-game character's morals or ideals. So we have to go east. Let me see if... how many rations I have. 11 water skins. Maybe should get more water skins. I'm going to put some of this stuff away, because it's taking a bit of space. I don't need these potions right now, or this cloak. Holy candle. I'm going to drop this, because I don't need arrows. I'm not going to use arrows at all. And hopefully my burden is a little... it's still heavy, really? What do I need to get rid of? Well, whatever, we'll leave it as is for now. We could survive, we're in a town. Look at this layout, it's a brilliant layout. She's there, making a wish probably. Or, I don't know if people in Tamriel make wishes in wells? Or ponds, or whatever you want to call it. I'm a fool, as we've established, but yeah. So let's go south now. I estimated it just correctly. And then from that point we could go to Singmore and hopefully find out the identity. You know what would be crazy? I kind of have this theory. What if the identity of the wolf is actually the guard? I skipped it. Let's see again. Okay, so it's right here. What if he's the wolf? And I don't make that assumption because he doesn't want to get killed, because he doesn't have, you know, the available weaponry. But I'll explain after I read this. Bedestor's Woodston's eyes light up once you produce the snake venom. Yes, very good, very good. Yes, this is it. You're lucky you only had to procure it yourself, my chosen. Had you paid for it, the cost would exceed your 4 figures, yes. And I feel like this guy's full of it. I feel like it doesn't actually cost what it costs, and he just... or maybe... well, why would he send us to that cave? But definitely this guy's greedy and full of it. Anyway, and I'll probably come down to a conclusion later. The cost would exceed 4 figures, yes. In your absence, I gathered the other ingredients and prepared the mix. Now watch a master at work, yes. You give him space to work. Bedestor Woodston furiously begins beating, smoothing, humidifying, and drying a series of exotic ingredients, some of which are kept from your view. The greedy merchant must want to protect his trade secrets. The process doesn't take long, but is very intricate. Ha! Huzzah! There it is. We have it. We have it indeed, yes. When you return to Sigmore, place this mixture on your hands and bring them close to a person's face. If that person is a werewolf in disguise, you will know. You will find out quite quickly, yes. 1,000 good sons to you and your people of Sigmore, my good customer, yes. So wait a minute. I read that correctly. When you return, place this mixture on your hands and bring it... how would you do that? You're just throwing things in people's face? Oh no, I accidentally skipped the dialogue. Oh no, what did he say? Did I save? Oh, I saved all the way back there. I didn't mean to skip it. The apothecary and Arkhead gave me a mixture called werewolf's blood that's designed to expose who the werewolf is. I should apply it to my hands and then bring them close to anyone I suspect. I feel like it's that guard. I accidentally skipped the dialogue because my mouse actually has like an extra clickety thing, like an extra, it has like an extra sensitive right click, or was it? I don't know, I'm a fool. But yeah, it has like an extra button, and I guess it's kind of sensitive, and I accidentally skipped that dialogue. I wanted to read what he said. I have to make sure not to click that again. Oh, I am just finding this out now. you've seen it here. I'm an idiot, a bumbling idiot. I did not know this. This is new. The horse can sprint. That is new. That is new. That is not in vanilla Daggerfall. That can't possibly be in vanilla Daggerfall. If it is, I'm an idiot of the highest caliber. But no way. Anyway, let's go to Singmore. I'm very curious to see who it could be. Food is getting ripe. Let's save on werewolf danger. Let's see what... Oh, the food is rotten. No, I want this potion. Werewolf's blood. Okay, it doesn't cost much. So, who should I go to? Maybe it's Gondowir?